Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to be doing the Daily Bread Live. So coming up in just a few minutes, once we get our stream all set up, I'm going to be walking through some trade scenarios in Moderna. Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to be doing the Daily Bread. So in Moderna, we are looking at some big vaccine news this morning. They came out and they announced that their COVID vaccine has been 94.5% effective in the phase 3 trials that they've been going through. I think they have something like 30,000 patients going through this. And like I said, they've seen 94.5% of efficacy. So let's look at stock this morning. Let me just pull up my screen and I can walk you through what I'm looking at here. I'm looking at Moderna's stock price right here, 96 bucks. That was up a little higher this morning. I think we topped out over 100 in some pre-market trading, but I am going to go to the December 18 expiration to put on a trade here. So we've seen a big rally in the stock this morning. It's $7-8 up this morning. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to position ourselves so that we can capture some premium. We've got big news here, but the stock hasn't gone up that much more. So in some ways, our risk is more to the downside than necessarily to the upside. In many ways, people buy these stocks right on the announcement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to sell the 100 call. I'm actually going to sell 2 of them. So I'm going to sell 2 of those to buy the 110 call, and I'm going to buy the 95 call right behind that. Actually, instead of the 110, you know what? Let's buy the 115. So on this trade, you can see that we actually get a credit of around 283. So that's right there. These markets are somewhat wide, but we're going to collect money on this trade because we're selling this option right here. And then we're buying those 2 wings to protect us should anything go the opposite way. So I'm going to throw this in my what if scenario. Now, if I look at this, I'm going to actually adjust the prices a little bit more so you can see the full range. So right now, I'm looking at this max profit right here, right around 100. So we're going to see the max profit right at the strike that we've sold. So we've sold this at the money. We have a max profit of 735. If stock goes down all this direction, 90, 85, we're going to collect the credit that we've earned here. Now, if stock does go up, that is where our risk is, and we could lose up to $800 on this trade compared to the 200 that we've collected, 200 and change, 230. But like I said, stocks rallied quite a bit already. So the news is in. People are expecting Moderna to do well on this vaccine. So having some upside risk feels okay here. We are capped because we own that 115 call, if you'll recall. So above 115, we do cap out our max loss there. So the stock does rally past that 115 level that we saw here earlier. You are going to be covered. So again, to recap on this trade, we're collecting about $2. And that'll be our premium all the way to the downside. So if this falls all the way back and things don't pan out as we expected, you will still keep that premium. And we'll see a max profit on December expiration if stock does sit right about here. So thanks everyone for joining us on the Daily Bread today. Futures are rallying on this news. We've seen Moderna up. We've seen the overall market up. So vaccine positive news in the fight against this pandemic. Hopefully this works for social reasons, but of course we're looking to make some profitable trades off this also. Thanks for joining us. Check us out at Harvest.